Today I'm going to show you how to change eye color in Photoshop quickly, realistically, and without making it look fake. This is a really useful edit for portraits, creative projects, social media thumbnails, and anytime you want to give someone a subtle or dramatic eye color change while still keeping the image believable. If this tutorial helps, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tips just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your image in Photoshop and zoom in close on the eyes so you can work with precision. On Windows, use Ctrl and the plus key to zoom in. On Mac, use Command and the plus key. You want the iris to be large enough on your screen that you can clearly see the edges, the pupil, and the eyelids. That extra zoom makes the rest of the process much easier. Now choose either the lasso tool by pressing L or the quick selection tool by pressing W. Both tools can work here, but the key is to carefully select the color part of the eye, which is the iris. Don't worry if the selection is not absolutely perfect at this stage, because we're going to clean everything up later with a mask. Just focus on getting a good outline around the iris itself. If you want to change both eyes at the same time, hold down Shift while selecting the second iris so Photoshop adds that selection instead of replacing the first one. Once your iris is selected, go down to the bottom of the Layers panel and click the New Adjustment Layer icon. That's the half-filled circle icon. From the menu, choose Hue and Saturation. Photoshop will automatically create a new adjustment layer, and because you made a selection first, it will also attach a layer mask that keeps the effect contained inside that selected area. This is exactly what we want, because it means the color change stays inside the iris instead of affecting the whole face. Now, look at the Properties panel for the Hue and Saturation layer. The first thing you want to do is check the box labeled Colorize. This step is especially important if the eyes are dark brown, because Colorize gives you a fresh tint over those darker pixels instead of only shifting the existing color slightly. Once that is enabled, use the Hue slider to move left or right until you find the new eye color you want. You can create blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes, amber tones, or even more stylized fantasy colors depending on the look you're going for. As you adjust the hue, pay close attention to the saturation slider. This is where a lot of people go wrong. For a realistic result, keep saturation low, usually somewhere around 15 to 30%. If you push it too high, the eyes start to glow and the effect becomes obvious and unnatural. A subtle change almost always looks better than an overdone one. You can also use the Lightness slider to brighten or deepen the look a little bit, but move it gently. Small adjustments can make a big difference here. At this point, the new eye color should already be visible, but it may still look rough around the edges. You might see color bleeding onto the eyelids, the whites of the eyes, or the pupil. That's completely normal, and this next step is what makes the edit look clean and realistic. Click directly on the black and white layer mask thumbnail on your hue and saturation adjustment layer. Then choose a soft round brush by pressing B. Make sure the hardness is set to 0%, so the brush blends smoothly. If you need to remove color from an area, set your foreground color to black and paint over the pupil and eyelids so the tint disappears from those parts. If you accidentally remove too much color or missed a section of the iris, switch your foreground color to white and paint it back in. This back and forth is the beauty of using a layer. Layer mask because it gives you full control without damaging the original photo. For an even better result, change the blend mode of the hue and saturation layer from normal to color or soft light. This helps preserve the natural texture, highlights, and detail of the eye while still applying the new color. It's one of the easiest ways to make the edit look more believable and less flat. If needed, you can lower the opacity a little too until the color feels just right. Take a moment to zoom out and compare the before and after. You'll usually see that the eye color change looks much more natural once you've cleaned the edges and reduced the saturation. If you want different eye colors on different portraits, just repeat the same process and tweak the hue, saturation, and blend mode to match the lighting in the image. And that's it. You've now learned how to change eye color in Photoshop using a simple selection, a hue and saturation adjustment layer, a mask for clean edges, and blend mode tweaks for realism. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Photoshop tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.